Welcome to Serenity Productions.
Hey, back. Yeah, I just gave the plate of food over to BB. They're gonna take it over to Eve. So, who am I meeting next? Oh, thank the gods. Sorry, honey. Meeting all these uppity people is really taking it out of me. I'm barely keeping up pretenses with these folks. I can't help it. You might have been trained for this all your life, but this is all still new to me. I mean, running through loopholes and council meetings was always Aunt Eris's and Eve's thing. Not mine. I'm still trying to wrap my head around all the procedures you have to go through. A moment to breathe is very appreciative. I wish we could just go back to our room. I love the ball. I feel like a princess in this dress. It's very beautiful. And also it twirls, and it has pockets. But honestly, time alone with you is time best spent. I want to go to our room and curl up with a good book and just read together for the rest of the night. I know this is something I'm gonna have to get used to. And I will do my best to not make you look bad. Well, I'm glad you think so, but honestly, I still worry. Honey, you're a pure-blood royal vampire. You're strong, powerful, poised. I know what a lot of your relatives are thinking right now. That you've downgraded by choosing a human as your beloved. Doesn't matter if I have your mother's favor. It's true, and you know it. Oh, I don't care what they think. I love you, and you love me, and that's all that should matter. Doesn't mean I'm gonna give them any more ammo to use against us being together. I'm taking one out of Eve's book tonight and being fueled completely by spite. Well, that and maybe a few cups of coffee I had before all this. It was café con leche. It wasn't that much caffeine. I'll be fine. I'm a Latina at the end of the day, honey. If a couple of cups of coffee kills me, then I don't deserve to call myself a De La Cruz hunter, much less a Latina. I'm glad everyone seems to be having a good time, though. Even during the midst of a war. We pulled off a pretty good party. Hopefully the wedding will be just as uplifting. Well, good parties mean everyone is calmer. Lies can be sold more easily. Fights are less likely to break out. New alliances can be made. And new information slips easier from people. Which is exactly what we need right now. Turn on your silencing charm really quick, okay? It's on? Good. Even with Sai's power on the dance floor, we should also be seeing who lets what slip as we go from conversation to conversation. Also, we should be making sure that Mel's blood mix is still in stock. I can tell that people are already running through it like crazy. The drunker the vampire, the looser their lips. Doesn't hurt that Mel may or may not have put just a small persuasion spell on the batch she sent. I did tell you to stay away from the blood mix tonight. I didn't want to let you in on the secret, so that way you and your mother could deny anything about the drink being spiked, even a little bit. Just because I said it wasn't my thing doesn't mean I don't know anything about politics. I just don't usually like to engage. I take after my mother in that sense. She's really clever, but she tries to stay away from any drama that comes up. But if she needs to, she could play both sides of an argument like it's no one's business, and she's able to come out on top without anyone knowing that she was the true winner of the argument in the first place. I think that's how she was able to play the mediator between Aunt Eris and Uncle Daniel for so long. At some point, though, those two must have figured out that their little sibling was a mastermind in some cases. I can't wait for you to beat her. I think both your mom and her are gonna get along great. Hellion. She might even put your mom through her paces. A little. But I would rather her be at the smaller ceremony. Something like that is a little more intimate and a little less... Yeah, that. Besides, no reason to bring more hunters into a coven that really doesn't like what my family does for a living. Oh, he knows. And I'm hoping he stays in London, where he belongs. My brother has made it very clear that he wants nothing to do with Eve or I ever again. And the feeling is very much mutual. He can stay in his backwards ways. Just as long as he doesn't try to mess up my life, I don't care. Fangs, I know you might think that I'm just trying to put on a mask about this, but I've come to terms with this years ago. My brother and I had a very bad falling out that I don't think we're gonna come back from. This isn't like Eve and her dad, or Cypher and her mom. That bridge is burnt, and I have no want to repair it. Trust me, I'm okay with this. I have my new family to stand by me. One that loves me unconditionally. I don't need someone that's gonna throw me under the bus the moment our opinions differ. I don't want someone like that in my life. In our lives. Thank you, though, for caring about me enough to want to try and fix things. How much longer do you think we have until we have to make the rounds again? Damn it. Well, then I think we've recovered enough, I guess. I'm gonna put the smile back on and pretend that I want to meet all these people. Some of them are very nice. Some of them, though... I'm glad you see where I'm coming from. Alright, Silencing spell off. Let's give them the performance of a lifetime then. After all this, though, we cuddle and just read for the rest of the night. Sounds like a good plan to me, too.